Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do this pretty little pattern. Now this pattern looks so much nicer done in two colours. You can do it in any colours that you actually want. You can even just do it in one colour, but it looks so much prettier in two colours. Now you will have to sew on the ends, unfortunately. If you don't, you'll end up, the loops will be too big going from here in the white up here to your next rows here. But this is really quick. It's quick, it's simple as well. It's UK treble crochets. If you're in the USA, these are double crochets for you, and chain stitches, and that is it. Now the stitch count for this is 5, and then you'll add an extra 3 stitches. When you finish it, you'll finish it on that little fan roll there. So the stitch count for this is 5. Do as many sets of 5 as you want. Now what you'll do is you use the hook size it tells you on the yarn that you've chosen to do. I'm going to do mine in this beautiful blue, and I'm going to do the next row in this white. So I'm going to put a slip knot on, and if you can't do a slip knot, just lay your hook down and tie it on with one knot. Just tie it on if you're a complete beginner. And you're going to do your chain in sets of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to do a little sample of this. I'm going to add an extra 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. What we're going to do first is we're going to go into the second stitch in the chain and do a double crochet. If you're in the USA, that's a single crochet for you. So into 1, 2, into the second stitch and do a double crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch and do a double crochet into the next stitch. So make sure I find my stitch after my chain 1, skip a stitch and do a double crochet. You're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 2, 1, 2 and then double crochet. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 and double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2 and double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 and double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, skip 2, 1, 2, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 and double crochet. So at the beginning, a little double crochet, chain 1, double crochet at the beginning. Then you'll be doing a chain of 5, a chain of 2, a chain of 5, a chain of 2, a chain of 5 and a chain of 2. So we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2, double crochet. Do that all the way to the end. So we've got 2 stitches left. We've done a double crochet here. We're going to chain 1 and double, skip 1 and double crochet into the last stitch. So at the end you've got a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet. So we've got our chains of 5 and 2 done. What you're going to do now is you're going to take your next colour. I'm going to just do it in the white. take your next colour and you're going to pull it through that stitch. Just pull it through that stitch, tighten the blue up. So that's you got the bottom of that one done. What you're going to do now is you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That's your first UK treble crochet. Turn your work around. Now into the chain space, that little chain space, put 2 treble crochets. 1 and 2. Now these are double crochets if you're in the USA or another country. Now the chain of 5, you're going to count 1, 2 and into the top part you're going to do a double crochet, a UK double crochet. Right through that chain, not around it, go through it. 1 double crochet, and that makes your triangle. Into the chain of 2, put your 3 treble crochets. 1, 2, let's put this little fan in. That's 3. Now into the top of that chain, count 1, 2 and into the top of it, double crochet. Into the chain of 2, build your fan. I did tell you this was really quick. 1, 2 and 3. Into the middle of the chain of 5, just go into the middle and do a double crochet, and then into the chain 2 space put your fan in. 1, 2 and 3. Into the top of the chain, double crochet. So you're going right in through the stitch, don't go around it, go into it, and into there put your 3 treble crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now into the middle of the chain, count 1 and 2 and go into the third one. Just go into the middle of the chain. You can see where the middle is. Do your double crochet. Now at the end, into the chain space, you'll put 2 double crochets into that little chain space. 1 and 2, and put 1 into that double crochet. Now we started with the base colour just so that we can get the pattern to look nice and pretty. So what you're going to do now is you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now right into that very first stitch do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and do a double crochet. Now you're going to chain 5. We're going to do the chain row again. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 stitches. It should bring you to the fan into here. So you're going to skip 1 stitch and into the top of the fan here, into the first stitch of that fan, do a double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, and go skip 1 stitch and into that one do a double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 and in to here on this fan do a double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 and do a double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. skip one stitch, so you're skipping that double crochet, and do a double crochet into the corner of this fan, chain 2, that will take you across the top of the fan, 1, 2, and into that third stitch of that fan. That's what you'll be doing all the time. This is the 2 rows you'll repeat, the chain row and the treble crochet row. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip a stitch and double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1, double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1 and double crochet. So when you're at the end, you're only going to chain 1 and double crochet and skip 1 and into that treble crochet there. Now don't pull it through, get your blue again. Now it's up to you if you want to just bring your blue up the side. I found it much easier and tidier just to cut it and start up here so you don't have a big loop. I'm going to cut my white, cut it off, and we'll sew in the ends when you're finished. It leaves a big loop here and it's quite untidy if you just pull it up. So take your blue through those 2 loops. I'm going to flip that over just to give it a bit more security. And you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. Now we're going to do this fan row again. These are the 2 rows you'll repeat, the chain row and the fan row. You'll do each one in the colour, but remember I started the bottom of the blanket only on a chain row, and then I changed my colour and did a fan row and a chain row. Change your colour, you'll do a fan row and a chain row, change your colour back and do a fan and a chain. You can do this in all different colours. So that counts as your first treble crochet. Just pull my ends in a little bit tighter. So into the chain space, put 2 treble crochets, 1 and 2. Into the middle of the chain of 5, count 1, 2 and 3. Just go into the top of that chain and do a double crochet. Into the chain 2 and do your fan. Just copy that row there. That's the 2 rows you'll keep repeating. Three, double crochet into the top of your fan, into the chain of 2 and make another fan. Well, that's the top of your chain actually, not the top of the fan. 1, 2 and 3. Double crochet, you can see it going up there, just go into the middle of it. Double crochet and do your fan in that chain of 2. 1, 2 and 3. Double crochet into the middle of that chain of 5 and build your fan into the smaller chain. 1, 2 and 3 into the top of there, and then down into that chain, that little chain, put 2 treble crochets, 1 and 2, and put 1 into the double crochet at the end. Chain 1 and turn. You're going to double crochet into the very first stitch, keep your blue on, and we're going to do the chain row. So chain 1, skip 1 and double crochet. Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. skip 1 and double crochet. You're going into the top of that fan. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 and double crochet. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1 and double crochet. Do that all the way along. Chain 2, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, double crochet. So I've done my last one of the 5, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 and double crochet into that chain of 3 there. Keep your 2 loops on the hook. Now either change your colour completely or put your white back on. You can change to a different colour this time. You can change to a different colour. So put your loop over your hook and just pull it through. I'm going to take my tail end and wrap it around for some security. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do the fan row. You do the fan row, a chain row, a fan row, a chain row. Turn around. I'm going to cut my blue again. So into the chain space, 2 treble crochets. And these are the 2 rows you'll keep repeating. And you can change your colour to all different colours. But it is better just to sew in your ends. Sew the white into the white stitches, the blue in through the top of the blue, all the way down. You can carry it up if you want, but if you carry it up, you're going to be left with a loop along the end. This way you don't need a border down the side. So I've done my 2. I'm going to do my double crochet into the middle of the chain, so the big chain gets a double crochet and the little chain gets a fan. 3 treble crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Double crochet into the chain and do a fan. You'll do that until your work is as big as you want it to be. This is so pretty. Look at that. It is so pretty. And it's only 2 rows. Once you get the hang of it, you will sail through it and you will crochet this very fast as well. Please click on the subscribe button and follow just a few directions, and then if you click on the bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. And it's completely free to subscribe to the channel, and I do not make any money from the number of subscribers on the channel. People on YouTube make money from the advertising that shows up before the video. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.